Hi guys, so today I want to play around with some art impressions items. So I will have some links to these things. If they are there, they will be affiliate links, which means I will make a small commission if you purchase through those links. And I think people have questions about those real quickly. I'll just put this to the side. Whenever you go into the description box, you can either click on the title, like if you're on an iPhone or iPad or however, or right under my disclaimer, it'll say show more. You click on show more and those links come up. And you have to actually click on either an item link to get to the website or to my generic link for that website. And then that's an affiliate link. Otherwise, it doesn't work. If you just go to the company, obviously, after watching one of my videos, it's not linked up in any way. You have to click one of those links, or you can go to my blog and I have all the different links there too. So I would really appreciate it if you guys want to check out the blog. I try to use it daily, but sometimes it's hit and miss. But really all it's going to be is still pictures of the items that I create. So a lot of times there'll be a few still pictures and then like the link to the video, and then obviously the affiliate links will be there too. So you guys can check that out if you like. I would really appreciate it. I probably have to work on it more and get it going a little more. I always tell my husband, because my husband's like, well, why don't you do more on the blog? I'm like, or Instagram, or because my Instagram is really more personal than anything. And I was like, I don't know. It's so funny because if you see somebody, like I watched this, some videos, this guy that jokes around, he's funny. And he has like 700 some odd thousand subscribers on YouTube, but on Instagram he has almost 3 million. So it's like, it's always like that. Like if someone's famous on one platform, they're not so much on another. So it just doesn't work out. It's always been that way. Even with my other channel where, I had so many more subscribers, my Insta was always just kind of basic. So, it's okay. So, with that aside, I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you guys so much. And for, a lot of times to let me know that you did use my links or however, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I am going to try this because I bought this and I was really excited about it. I haven't used it yet. But what I do like about this for 3D frame die from Art Impressions is that it basically cuts everything out at one pass. So we will see how that works out. And then it has some extra dies for like little banners and other cute little things that you can do with it. But we will use this today because the project is going to be kind of quick, I think. I think I'm also going to use part of this background that I made on Busted Out, I guess yesterday, inside that little frame. We will see. I have just a piece of watercolor paper. This is a scrap from like some Crafter's Companion watercolor paper, so I'll be using that. And then I'll be using the Southwest set because I keep teasing this and I told you guys I would use it, so I know a lot of you guys have picked it up. So I will use this. It seems really cute, really simple. I think it's so adorable with the little rocks. It's cute as that. So I'm gonna have to make this one up on my own, I think, so we will see what happens. Maybe I'll copy kind of what they did here. And then maybe I'm gonna use the grass from this set. So this is the watercolor starter bundle, and right now I think this is still 30% off on Art Impression site. It's on sale at least. I guess it depends on when you're watching this. So it's a better pricing if you buy it as a bundle, but otherwise they sell each item separate. Then I'm going to use this one, the foliage set 4051, because I need the little grass possibly. So I have my Tombos here, and if you guys remember when I had told you guys about the great deal Spellbinders had on their rolling tote and things, which it kind of, the price went up, not ridiculously, but it's higher than it was during their summer sale. It comes with this insert, and lo and behold, all of my Tombos that I have fit on this insert. These are all the Tombos that I have, and they, except for some blender pens that they come with, and actually I only have one blender here. I don't know what happened. I should have like 2 or 3, but they are also tucked in here. So I thought that's kind of fun because I can just keep it all together. I have all my Art Impression stuff in one spot, and even my Tombos are here. So I want to use, I'll say sepia, but you know what? I don't know. I think it's chocolate. What is this? Oh, it doesn't have a name. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this brown one, 879. Sorry, I had a little cough. And I wasn't planning on really too far ahead on this, so let's use that green and maybe this brighter one. Let me see what this looks like. That's probably too bright. It's like a grass green. Let me see this one. I probably should have planned this out. I wanted to show you how I'm keeping them stored, and then I forgot what I was going to do. So maybe this one. And what's up with this one? I'll use that one. Maybe I'll keep this bright one for accents. We'll see. And then I wanted something kind of orangey. I don't really have... Oh, there's the other blender. It's here. That's really bright. Because I was thinking, should I make the pot look more terracotta? But I don't really have like a reddish brown, I don't think. Yeah, it's brown. We can add a little orange, I suppose. Huh, okay, maybe I'll use that one. And that's pretty much all we need, right? Because there's not a lot going on. The rocks can be kind of a gray. Maybe I'll do the black with that. I'm pretty much kind of going with this. We'll see. All right. So we will get started. Oh, I recently picked up these little guys on scrapbook.com because they were a better price there when they were having their stamping sale. I haven't checked it out, so again, whatever links will be with what I know, but I know Art Impressions sells these themselves too on their site. But let me get this cut. I thought, there we go. So really cute. They have these little acrylic blocks, and this is a 5-pack, so it has the 2 that are a little bit larger and then 3 tiny ones. And I have a bunch of tiny ones from Crafter's Companion, from Close to My Heart when I used to be a representative, but I found some recently, but it never hurts. I think this was like $5. Okay. So sometimes when you buy these, they're mounted still on the rubber like this, and you just pop them out, which I kind of like because it holds onto them. And sometimes they're like this with a plastic carrier. There's no plastic carrier in here, but normally, because these are cling mount, you would have the little plastic carrier. So kind of interesting. And then sometimes they're clear stamps. So just read the description. Somebody had said that they weren't sure because it said unmounted. And usually unmounted means just the rubber part. So just know with Art Impressions, when it says unmounted, they're talking about clear stamps or they're talking about this. It's just not mounted on a wood block is what they mean. And I'm probably going to cut this out, so I don't really care about how this ends up. And this is the textured side of the paper. And so I'm just going to use my brown, which is 879. Again, whatever color you want to use. Be great. I'm going to put a little bit of this orange right now. I probably should have done it before I put the brown down. I'm going to wipe this away, get that brown off of there. And again, Sherry says, you don't have to like press so hard. I'm going to start down here. Just a little kiss. Just a little boop. It doesn't have to be super, super hard. Oops, sorry. So let's close up and see about this. And then this guy, I would just wipe it with a damp cloth and it's good to be put away. I'm going to put this back on it because, like I said, there's no carrier sheet. But again, if you have like white stamping carriers, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I want to see what brush I want to use. I always use this one. It's just some cheap little brush. Like I said, it came in like a kid's kit, but it's kind of frayed a little bit. So I was like, maybe I should use a better brush. I just don't want you guys to think you have to have like the best brush in the world for this to work. You really don't. So this is a Louis Cornell one. No, lies. This is a Royal Langnickel. Ew, it has a lot of binder on it. It feels gross. When I dipped it in the water, it's like gooey. This is a number 3. And basically this is a number 3 too, but you can see how different they are. It doesn't matter. You just need a brush with some water. And if you're new, I would definitely, I just wouldn't even use a water brush pen on these kind of things because it puts out too much water. But all you're going to do is basically come in. You saw what I did. I dipped it. I wiped a little bit off. And just bring to the edge and bring the color towards the center. This is very detailed. I don't really like this brush. It's too thin. This is the one that Sarah always uses on Crafter's Companion on the videos, but it's a little too thin for my liking. I kind of want to go back to that little messed up brush I've been using. But okay, so I'm going to bring all that in, bring that color in. And you can leave it like that. Like, if that's enough color for you, it looks great, you know? But I'm going to put down a little bit of this orange to make it a little more of a terracotta feel. And put down a little bit of the brown. And I'm going to dip in here. And I really do like that brown, but I'm going to get a little orange. And I'm going to bring it back to the edge again. So you always want the deeper color to be around the edges. And then bringing it in towards the center. Get a little more orange in there. I'm not trying to mess with the lines too much, but I do want that to blend. So I'm going to wipe that off and add a little more color, a little more water, sorry. A little too much color for me over here. I'm trying to push it back. There we go. I hope you can see I just kind of pushed it back towards the other area. Now I'm going to do a design here, but I'm going to wait for this to dry a little tiny bit. I've seen Bonnie just kind of go right in, and then sometimes the color or whatever she puts on there does this kind of thing. Let me show you real quick. Which is fine. It feathers a little bit. And maybe it's more artistic. I don't know. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And then I'm going to take the big green cactus because I've been itching to use this one. He's so cute. Now, if you want to use a stamp positioner to see where you're placing this, that'd be great. It's not the biggest deal. Basically, I know this very corner, and they do a good job of cutting this. This very corner is the bottom, so it's not too hard to tell what you need to do. And I do have different greens here. So I have 177. And you do not have to use Tombows. It can be any water-based marker. I know I've reviewed tons of them. I know you guys all have different ones. Whatever you got, your old Marvies, you know, your local King. It doesn't matter. Whatever markers you have. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of this lighter green, which is 245. And like I said, that little corner. Again, just a little kiss cut. Oops, I missed that little corner, but I will fix that right now. I guess I could use a stamp positioner to fix that, but what I'm going to do is use the light side, the little pointer side of this, and just, see that? No harm, no foul. Just add that in. Alright, again, we're just going to get some water. My goodness, these want to roll, roll, roll. I'm getting like a smaller and smaller area to work in as I'm working here. Okay, so again, just touching. And another tip Bonnie, the lady that created these, likes to tell you is to pretend that the sun is coming straight down from the top. She says it's always noon, but at the same time, that's fine. But, you know, behind here, like this is going to be darker, and this other area should be lighter. But then why is the pot shiny in the front? To me, that means the light is hitting forward, right? Otherwise, wouldn't all the shadow be down this way, so it should be shiny up here? So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's the best tip. It's fine. I'm just going to go around these little things and pretend like the light's coming this way. So there's always like a lighter area in the center. Other than like what's behind. Like this is behind, it should be a little bit darker. And again, this is so pretty. What a cute set. I love this stamp. And even just leaving it like that. Boom. It looks really cute. I mean, obviously you colored it in. And you can come in and do a little more. Or add a little green on your palette and bring in some more, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this, kind of light. It's really pretty. What a cute stamp. Okay, so we use that guy. And like I said, well, everything's falling out of this thing. Okay, we use that, we use that. We do have this other little cactus that would look really cute in here. Maybe. Alright, fine, let's put this guy in here too. I wasn't going to use another cactus, I was going to go with the rocks, but we'll put the rocks on the outside around the thing. And again, just the green. I mean, if you want to do a variation or a different green, or, you know, some cactuses have like a light color along with the green, whatever that you want to do. I'm just going to go like this. And I will bring that lighter green in too, just to kind of... Oh, so cute. Okay, again, we're just going to touch it. And I'm going to start at the top, bring it down this way. And we're just wetting this, and that just activates your... What a cute stamp. It looks solid, but does it have... It has some little lines in it to make it look a little more variegated. That's really cute. Okay. I'm trying to think what I want to do in here. Just to fill this in. Let's just go ahead and get some brown. There's already brown on here, but let's get a little more brown on here. And maybe a little bit of the green. And I'm going to get a little bit of that and just kind of color it in here. Okay, that's it. Now, it would be cute if I had something spilling over. Ooh. It does come with another cute little guy. This one, and I guess you could put him kind of spilling over or just out here somewhere, but I think it's cute. It's just the cactuses. I'm not sure exactly. You know, there's some actually cute designs here. And she did start with the little guy. She put this guy here, and then she filled in with some of that little cactus. That's really cute. So lots of inspiration there. You can continue using. Rocks. This is so pretty already. It looks so pretty. Like, I don't even know if I want to make a design on it, but we always keep going, and then I'm like, oh, too much. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so with this one, and you know, sometimes she will tell you what colors to use. Like here, she says pear cactus using number 72, and she's referring, I believe, to Tombows, but I know she went from Marvies to Tombows not too long ago. Because sepia, I don't know that number 45 is sepia, because I would have had it already. Maybe I do have it, I just didn't notice. Okay, so this guy's little. And it's just nice to use a stamp that, you know, like even if you wanted to run this along the edge, so you know that's where exactly they're at. And I'm just going to use black because I don't know what to do, but maybe I'll do black and some brown. So black is N15. A little black and a little brown mixed in there. And as she says, sometimes for depth you want to mix the colors. And I'm just going to put this little rock set here. Oh, so cute. And then just here. And that same dab should be enough to do both of them, but we will see. I might have to come in with a little more color. Is it still in? Okay. So I'm doing the same thing like we normally do, just pulling in the color, but I might have to add a little more, especially over here to cover up that pot. Actually, the pot's kind of going away, so that worked out. Yeah, no, I don't like how light this one came out. I've seen other videos where she's like, oh, just do it again. But it did not come out too well. So let me use this thin line and just kind of come in here and add a little more texture. Again, you can use your stamp positioner and just position it and be like, okay, I should do that again, you know. Oopsie. Okay. Not bad. That's so pretty. And these are a lot more dark than the other ones. So let me bring in some brown. I still have brown on this other thing over here. Okay. So not bad. Obviously, don't do this. Do this one twice. Just ink it up again and don't be lazy like I did because I was like, oh, this will work. But it did not quite work. All right. And then our little grass. And what's cute about the little grass is she just uses like brown because it's like a desert scene. So you don't have to go with green grass. But, so I'm just going to do this and add a little bit of my brown here. So cute. That's the, and this is the one that you walk around, right? You saw me tap it 5 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. I think I'm just gonna do that. And then with this one, this is the one she says is one of the only things that you do stroke is that you just pull it up. When you go to add the water, just stroke up. And it just looks nicer. Right? Okay. And then if you want to add any color just to be fun, just kind of bring it in here. You can definitely do that. Oh, that's so adorable. I like shadows or just however. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to put anything around. Maybe some more of this orange. And this is just the orange that's left on my little thing here. I'm just dabbing into it. Nothing special. Just to add more color. Kind of looks, I guess, like an orange sunset kind of coloring back here. And I'm just dabbing. I'm not doing anything special here. Wow, that actually, that worked out really well. I wasn't planning on anything. I just thought, oh, I'll just add that little bit of orange. But look how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so the last thing like I was saying is maybe a little decoration. And I know she used the purple for that because it's pretty. But let me see. I kind of like it the way it is. I feel like I'm going to mess it up. It's because back in the day she had those Marvy pens, and the Marvy is much sharper than this. This is 636. And, you know, you can do whatever you like. She has a little design here. That's just kind of like this kind of thing. Oh, it looks cute already. Okay, fine. Fine, do your little design. It looks really good. Aw, how cute is that? And then kind of rounded, right? Because it's a pot, so you don't want it just to be flat straight across. Oh my gosh. That is pretty cute. All right. Okay, okay. Looks good. So I'm gonna leave this to the side for now. We're gonna cut out the frame die, and put it all together. Okay. So we're gonna cut this out of this paper again. It's just Centura Pearl. Someone told me it's champagne. Someone told me it's mink. It's just some paper I have here. So let's take that and let's get our die. And it does tell you on the back quite a bit of information, and it's just, it seems very simple, very straightforward. So let's just see what happens. But again, it comes with some extra dies here. Hopefully I don't misplace that. And I just want to see about how much of this I need. And this would be too big for a marquee, but it's just fine for your Empress Junior and up. You know what's funny? I've seen that there's videos on keeping your plates from warping and blah, blah, blah. Look at this. I mean, I've been using the same Empress plates since the Empress came out, and they are perfectly fine. Gemini plates, and I get this question a lot, and people ask me how do I keep them from warping. I'm like, I don't do anything. I can't grab the other one right now, but this one's barely a little bit curved. I don't know what it looks like when you guys are talking about warping. So like, how much more curved could they possibly get? So where's the other one? So I don't really have an answer for that is all I'm trying to say. I use it, and I use the Gemini, what, every day, a couple times a day, all the videos I make, or like even the Empress, and look how many cuts it has, and they're perfectly flat. I don't keep them stored under my machine. I don't do anything special. I literally run them through, and that's it. The other thing I don't do is I never cut into this thing. I've done it a couple times because, you know, Anna says, oh, cut it in there so you can cut and emboss it once into your magnetic mat. I never do that, and I always keep the metal one on the back here. So if those are special things, I don't know, but that's all I do, and they don't warp, so I don't know what to tell you. And I don't know if I have good techniques or just good luck, because same thing with the marquee things. People are like, oh, you know, mine came through, and like on the third or fourth time it was like completely a roll, like it rolled up so badly. And mine, you've seen them, I use the same ones over and over and over, and I don't do anything special, so I don't know, guys. They just happen to work. I have bought an extra set of Gemini plates just because they were on sale, but other than that, not because I needed to have them. Other than when I ripped the magnetic one, right? That was fun. Okay, so this comes out. I think all this stuff should come out, right? Does this come out too, or is that decoration? Oh, how cute. I thought this was going to pop out. So, this is your stand, so you need that. This is just stuff that came out of it, right? That's really smart engineering here. This is adorable. So what I was going to tell you is it is double-sided, because what you're going to do is use the same thing. So whenever you have a double-sided paper, you're going to get a different look, because when you go to curl it around, you know, that pink paper is basically the front of the paper, and then the green is rolling around from the back, so it'll have two colors. But for me, I'm just using this, and I'm not even reading the instructions because it seems pretty easy. I'm just going to fold it there, fold it here. I'm folding it in because this has decoration, so obviously that's the front. And then these little guys pop into these tabs right here. And that's it. How easy is that? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the edges. I'm just trying to see what the best way to do this is. I don't want to mess it up too much, you know what I'm saying, as I'm working this. Okay, there goes that one. Come on. I see ya. And here goes this one. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And then we'll deal with this in the back when we put the other pieces, because like I said, I wanted to frame it out, but how cute. Okay, let's get everything framed up. Let's open up our stuff. I'm going to go ahead and curl these before I get there, because it looks like the best policy on that is to have them curved up before you actually assemble the whole thing. This is so easy, you guys. So I have all those ones from Crafter's Companion, and I collect, obviously, Crafter's Companion stuff, so I'm going to keep them forever, the frame dies. I have one video on it, but they are much more complicated. Obviously, they do a different thing, right? This is just a simple, cute little thing. And then those little stamps, like that cat stamp that I showed you guys in my last haul, fit inside of these. They're these little square stamps on here. They look like this. Like, oh, this is the cat one. I have that one. And it'll fit right in there, really cute. This is so cute. Once I get it through a little bit, I kind of try to pull it from the back just so I can get it going without pushing too much on the frame and making it wonky. There's that. I thought this was going to be a quick video, but I have a feeling already it's not that quick. Alright, we're almost done though. You guys, look at how cute this is! And then in the gold, it looks like a gold frame, like it's very fancy. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to deal with these in just a minute because I want to see basically how big I need to cut this. And then we'll pop in our little guy in the front. So this makes a frame that is 3 3/4 inch square, it looks like. So this inside part of it is 2.5 inches. So I'll probably cut this as a 3-inch square just so I can help me keep these tabs down. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll be right back. So we have a 3.5 inch square here. Again, this is glossy, it's shimmery, it's squishy. So I want to make sure, and I'm trying to think, should I do this up or down? Okay, I'm going to fold these out like this. And I'm going to put a ton of glue. I'm trying to think if I want to use a wet glue. Let's go with a tacky glue because it dries kind of fast and it dries clear. I'm going to do it right down the center and quite a bit, as you can see, because I'm going to let it spread on its own. I don't want to have to spread it. Maybe a little bit under these tabs, I don't know. And then I'm going to take this, it doesn't really matter how I position this, it's a square so we can turn it wherever we want to be top or bottom. And I'm going to squish that down and I'm going to hold it for a good while and I'll be back. Okay, so I've been holding this for like a minute or so, but since I don't have the patience of a saint, I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to put some weight on this. How cute. I do have a lot of glue coming out of here and there. Again, this is a clear glue when it dries, so I'm not really too concerned about that. But I do want to put some kind of weight on this so I don't have to hold it this whole time. So let me find something that will work. No, not that. I'm like something that can go in the center to hold this down. Actually, it's going to have to be me. I don't think I have anything that will fit right in the center that's square. Ooh, stamp pad. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, here we go. That's all I needed. I need something like this, and then I need weight on top of that. Boom. Alright, I'm going to leave this to dry for a few minutes. I'll be back. I'm just trying to see if they're ready. A little glue sticking out right here. Very cute. A little glue out here. And the reason it's not smudging this ink is because it's the alcohol ink, so it just kind of leaves it alone, the water. Alright, so cute! Oh my goodness. So then what do I need to cut this one down to? I'm just gonna eyeball this one. Oh, and before I forget, I'm totally gonna forget. I need to put my name on this, right? So right now it's like 2.5 inches, almost 2.5 inches square. So let me cut a little more to make it 2.5 inches, or close to it. Nah, that's too big, so let me cut it down a little bit more, because I do want some of that to show, obviously. Might feel a little claustrophobic, but oh well. Aww. So cute. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know what size this is now. It's some crazy size. Oh, you know what'd be cute though? Okay. Since it is kind of like a weird thing, I just cut down, eyeballed it. I'm going to take my scissors and just distress around the edges just to give it a little something different instead of just being so flat. So I'm going to take this, rough up the edge a little bit, and then if you want to add some distressing like color, you know, be my guest, but I'm just going to make it a little rough. I really enjoy this set. It is really cute. I know they have another one that has like a desert scene, kind of. Buttes, plateaus, whatever you call them. I don't know. That's also really a nice set, but this is really cute. And I'm just going to use the tacky glue also again. And since this is thick watercolor paper, it'll hold it really well without warping too badly. I'm trying to see. Yeah, that's fine. And I suppose you could also put some dimensional glue to keep that up. So again, I'm going to leave this down for just a few seconds. And then we're going to put the back on. Okay, as I'm looking at this, you know, I took out the little scraps and I'm like, okay, obviously this is not a mistake because it looks really nice and it's really cool. So when you cut that center out, it cuts out the easel, you know, the frame stand for you, but it also says it's a decorative border, and then it has this little guy that you can use as a tag, and then it also has this cute little banner. So lots of different ways, and it does say decorative border. So I guess if you wanted to use this instead of, or what's on there right now, or this plus what's on there, or I don't know where you would put this decorative border, but it looks like it goes in here, and you can put a few of them, and they're cut so it's mitered. Do you see that? The way it's mitered that edge, so the next one will bump into there. So that's really cute. Adorable. Okay. And then, you know, your picture can be larger. I just chose to use that outline frame, this part. Otherwise, I didn't have to cut this down so small. Adorable. Okay. And then this guy, I do remember reading in the reviews that the person couldn't get it to stand up. And I think they had said that the easel should go so that this is I don't remember. So let me look at this for a second. If it's down like this, that holds it up really at a sharp angle. And if you glue it this way, it's kind of standing up too straight. Do you see that? I don't know if you can tell. That's way too straight. So I do believe you are supposed to angle it back like this. So the person was really upset, and then whoever works at the company is like, you're supposed to angle it. You know what I'm saying? Put this at an angle. And I'm using tacky glue so it'll hold on really fast. I think a lot of these things you probably could do with, what's the thing called? A glue gun. It's a little bit crooked. Okay. So I'm going to see how that looks. I'm going to hold that for a little while. I guess you don't really have to. I just wanted to make sure it was straight. Now, if you want the back to be nice and perfect, you could have cut your paper so that it is the 3.5-inch mat or whatever it was. I think I said 3.5-inch square. Or what is it? Hold on. Let's go back to this guy. Yeah, so it's 3 3/4 inch. So 3 3/4 inch square would have just covered this whole back, and you know, but I just cut it down smaller. I don't know why. I probably should have just done the other way. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll come back and see the finished product. Okay, I think I'm got it nice and dry. And there it is. So cute. Definitely these need to be closer together though for it to stand up. I think if you leave it kind of out like this, it's just not gonna do its job as well. So just make sure these are closer together like this. And so cute. All right, well, I'll have pictures for you guys, and I will have the links down in the description box like I mentioned, and I will see you guys at the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye now.